Let's be real, staying focused is harder than ever. You sit down to work and before you know it, you start scrolling social media, daydreaming, or doing literally anything else. I've been there, but I finally figured that out, and in today's video, I will share with you the reason and the solution to this problem. Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I see Cherie. So let's get started. You're not distracted, you're addicted. Think about this. Are you actually bad at focusing, or have you just trained yourself to be distracted by consuming social media on a regular basis? It's your choice. You do that on purpose, as you know that you need to work, but you deliberately choose to scroll social media just because it's easier and you want to get some dopamine, but someone else is controlling your life. It's definitely not you. Why do you struggle to concentrate on your work and to do that at least for 1 hour, but have no problems scrolling TikTok for hours? I get it's easier, but it's not what you need to do, because scrolling TikTok will not make you better, will not bring you something good in your life. Like, it will just take your time that you will never be able to get back. Most of the people, they really struggle to watch a video that is 30 minutes long because they are so used to this short form content, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and in 10 seconds you already watch another video. So everything is changing so fast, and for sure you have this very short time of concentration, and when you watch something long, for you it's so boring. Like, I need immediate changes every 5 seconds. It's a problem because in life, if you want to achieve something, it takes time. You can't do that just in 5 seconds. You will not be able to work on something, even work on your dreams. You want to travel around the world, or you want to buy something, but you just see that, oh, it takes so much time. So I prefer to spend this time scrolling social media, looking at other people's lives, because it's easier and it's more interesting than your life, than work on your own life. You're addicted to this dopamine. When you wake up every single morning, what is the first thing that you do? First thing is you take your phone and you check social media, what's new has happened, maybe someone texted you and all this stuff. So you immediately, from the morning, you just want to dive into the lives of other people on social media. You're not even interested in living your life. You're just trying to run away as you're so scared, and it takes so much time. Each time when you decide that, okay, I really need to learn English in order to be able to travel. Every time you decide to finally start learning English and take that course, there is TikTok, which can bring you much more at the moment, of course. And you will be able to experience different emotions, learn something new about other people that you don't even need, but it just gives you dopamine and you think that you're in control. All those people who say that, oh, I know so many things about lives of celebrities. Okay, and how did it change your life? Why do you need to know that information? Will it make you better, or you will just waste your time? Like, really, it's wasting your time. You don't need all those news. You don't need all that drama, about someone fighting with someone else, like celebrities, all this stuff. You don't need that. But because you don't want to make your life interesting enough to avoid all the social media, you go there. It's the easiest way. So in other words, you have just trained your brain to be weak by scrolling social media every day. And then, of course, it's understandable why you can't force yourself to learn something, to be focused, because your brain is just not used to that. But there is also another thing. We live in the world that is designed to keep us hooked. Like social media, notifications, it's all for us just to waste our time. And why do people do that? To earn money. Distractions is a big business. They will continue doing that. They will continue tailoring your feed to you in order you to spend more time on social media. I'm sure you've noticed that, for example, TikTok. When you open TikTok and you scroll videos, you can see that most of those videos, they are like about you, as someone is just stalking you and they know everything about your life. Something happened to you today, and TikTok is already showing you this situation that someone came through the same problem. So this content feels relatable to you, and for sure you want to consume even more content because you think that TikTok understands you even more than other people. That's why people decide to spend so much time on social media, because for them it's like that friend who accepts you in any situation. People deliberately go there just to run away from reality, from this life. But even though I said that it's a big business and it's very addictive, you're still in control, because every morning you choose by yourself. No one forces you to open TikTok. You choose by yourself to open and to spend there 1 hour, 2 hours, no matter how much time. You decide that. And in order to get rid of this habit, you need firstly to understand that you're in control and you can change things. I've met so many people who were saying to me that, of course I want this. I want to work on my dream life, but I just have no time. I work, I'm here, I'm there, and at the end of the day, I just look at the clock and I see that it's already 1 a.m. So I go to sleep, and the next day, everything just continues. You spend time on social media 4 hours per day, minimum. You can spend this time on learning something, on improving your life. It's enough. You don't need the whole day to drastically change your life. Even at least 30 minutes every single day. Small steps towards your dream life, if you really want to create it, because it's up to everyone. You can say that, really I've noticed that TikTok takes so much of my time. This same evening, you'll be sitting there and scrolling for 5 hours. You can complain, you can blame TikTok, social media, other people, or you can finally take control and take responsibility that it's your choice. And what I've actually noticed is that the most successful people, they are not naturally focused. They force themselves to be, because we all have distractions. We all have access to social media. These people, successful people, they just choose deliberately to stay away from all these distractions. During the first period of time, it will be really difficult. Even if you delete TikTok, if you're so addicted, you will download the TikTok already tomorrow. Deleting social media will not help. It's just running away from the problem, but it doesn't solve anything. Successful people, they don't feel like working all the time. They don't feel motivated. Perhaps today you're not ready to work, okay, but do want to get the dream life. If you do, no matter whether you're in a mood or not, you need to work. You just go and to work. So the same happens here. After scrolling social media, no matter what content you consume, you will feel really lost, because you'll realize, I've just wasted my time. In comparison, after, for example, working out, you will feel energetic, you'll feel motivated, you will think good about yourself. But as for social media, no, it's not their job to make you feel good about yourself, to make you productive. Their job is just to keep you hooked as long as possible, and then they don't care. If you feel miserable after scrolling social media, it's none of their business, Stop needing to feel like that. If today you woke up and you feel that, I'm not in a mood for this, maybe I can do this tomorrow, force yourself to do that today, no matter what, because tomorrow is already another story, it's already another day. And plus, who really gives you this confidence that tomorrow you will do that? Delaying tasks for tomorrow is a never-ending cycle. Every single day you will say that I will do that tomorrow, but tomorrow actually never comes. It's always today. This moment is the only one thing that you can control. So even if you're not motivated, do that by yourself. Motivate yourself without social media and all those motivational videos. You don't need that. You can motivate yourself by yourself. But firstly, ask yourself, why do I need to do that? What result I will get in the future if now I decide to work? Because if you can't quite understand why do you need to do something, you will not do that, and you will always choose the easiest way. In other words, consuming social media, work in focused sprints. You can set a timer. For example, I understand that it's really difficult for you to work, to stay focused for an hour. So why not to try to work at least for 20 minutes first, then you will have a break for 10 minutes. Try what fits you more, what you feel comfortable with. But you need to change this. If you say that you can't be focused for an hour, don't say that, oh, like, I can't do that, so it's not for me, I will never be productive. No. Like, who said that working on something for an hour is productive? There are people who can sit in front of their screen and work for 6 hours. But it doesn't mean that they are super productive and it's the thing that you need to do. Start from something that really is comfortable for you, because otherwise you will give up very fast, as it's not something that you're used to. Start from small sessions. Get comfortable with boredom. If you can't sit in silence without your phone, your brain is weak, because you can't even sit with yourself and think about something yours. You need to consume something all the time. Otherwise, your brain just doesn't know what to do. When you're always in this state of total consumption, you can't really think about something else. You can't come up with any ideas. It's the same thing, for example, when you can't spend time with yourself and you spend all the time with other people. You're just avoiding these situations where you can be alone. But that's where the success really lies. You will not become successful with all these distractions and with a huge amount of people, because you build success in silence by yourself, as you're the only one person who needs changes in your life. No one wants to change your life. Stop multitasking. It doesn't make you productive. It makes just worse everything. Because when you multitask, you're trying to complete several tasks at the same time. And as a result, you're completing neither of them, really. Because it's impossible. Even though you can feel like, yeah, I can multitask. I can do this. For example, when I'm studying, I can listen to music in my earphones, or I can watch a series. It can feel like that you're focused on these two things. But at the end, you understand that you weren't focused on neither of those things. Because firstly, you can't even recall the plot of that episode. And secondly, you can't even remember what you were doing, like what task you were completing during that period of time. It's false. Like, it's really false. You can't multitask. Choose one task. If you have plenty of tasks to do, you need to prioritize them. Firstly, I will do this. Secondly, this, and this. But don't do them all at the same time. Set clear deadlines. If you understand that you don't have enough time to complete a task till tomorrow, don't force yourself to do that till tomorrow, because it will be not about quality at all. You need to get to know yourself. For example, this thing I can do really fast and it just takes like 1 hour. But as for this one, it already can take a week. So it doesn't mean that I will just push myself, force myself, I will not sleep today. It's not like a real productivity. It's a very toxic productivity, you know? Try different deadlines and figure out what works for you the best. That's all for today, guys. Thanks for watching this video. If you found it helpful, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. See you soon in my next videos. Bye!